So, I was inside Wintergrasp and decided to turn on my camera, and this is what we're gonna get. I'm gonna do a little bit of Druid PvP today, and maybe have a little bit of fun. Lately, I've been doing a lot of Hunter and Paladin PvP, but with patch 4.0, I mean, it's been so easy to get gear that decided to possibly get some gear, which I have. I mean, I've gotten the offhand, the main hand, a bunch of pieces of Relentless. Not anything too fantastic on this guy, but we are working on it. All right, it's all work in progress. Been working on my profession also. Everyone knows me. I am a big profession person. Strictly, you always have to have a profession. I didn't really work on it very much on this guy because he was strictly a healer back in the day when I was leveling him. I did straight up instancing from level 1 to 80 on this person. Actually, scratch that. From 70 to 80 was instances and battlegrounds. I actually did a lot of battlegrounds and leveled me pretty quick during the weekends when they had the Call of Arms. So that was fun. So Druid PvP, stay in Boomkin at all times. I see a lot of people healing and getting out of Boomkin. Come on, make some macros, get back in it, and please, that's one of the big ones. I know I'm not a big one for it. I've been trying to make sure I'm doing it too, but your damage is really increased if you stay in your Boomkin form. I know heals get you out of it, so on and so forth. But next is Wrath. Wrath is going to be your main move. Straightforward for any druid. Wrath is boom, anyone would tell you. It is your main move. It hits hard. It's pretty good, it's quick, but the problem is if you're fighting melee, it's hard to get it off. So a lot of the times with druids nowadays, and I know they have the dark and the light and so on and so forth. No professional at this, but using Swarm and Moonfire, that's your main moves. At the straightforward, Moonfire and Swarm. Keep dots on them. Just Moonfire, Moonfire, Moonfire. If you actually have something attacking you, if not, just stand back and use Wrath. If you start getting into, I believe, Starfire, you're going to have an issue because it's such a long cast that by the time it goes off, the person's already dead anyways. So that's getting you no kills whatsoever. So use Wrath as much as you can, Moonfire, and Swarm. There's a lot of glyphs nowadays, and I've been trying to get every single glyph. They've just been so expensive. 200G a glyph is kind of pushing my limits. So I basically have almost every single glyph for a paladin and a hunter. Druid's not so much, so I've been working on it. They got the one where if you use Swarm on a person, Wrath hits like a 30% more or whatever it is. So that's good. Star Surge, unless it's instant cast, you might as well not use it. Though a lot of the times it becomes instant cast since you're using your moves, and out of nowhere it becomes instant cast. That's where it brings up the next point. I've found that it's just fantastic. I don't know if anyone else is probably going to argue with me about that, but right there, it says Star Surge can be an instant cast, whatever that thing is, up the picture up at the top above me. That has made my life so much easier to know that I can just instacast just because that button tells me to. Because if not, I would totally forget. That's just how I am. I don't try to watch anything else, and I kind of get sidetracked during PvP. Don't know about anyone else, but I'm usually typically watching my heal bot off the right there and making sure I keep people healed because I'm typically a healer. I leveled from 1 to 80 as a healer on this guy. I leveled a paladin. Typically he was a tank the whole time, but also once I got to 80 and found that tank it sucks. People are always telling you it's always your fault that you mess up something here or something there. No. There's an issue when you're telling me this, and it was a DPS fight. Though no one likes to complain anyway, so let's get away from that topic. And really, a druid is not very difficult right now, though they're a little overpowered. I've seen Feral, and I've seen a guy do 21k DPS and ICC as a Feral druid kitty form. That's hitting a little hard. I think they kind of need to be nerfed. There's a few classes. A lot of the casters need to be nerfed, but I don't think they're going to mess with it. With the new expansion coming out, I think they're just getting ready for mastery and all these different things. So it's going to help. Mastery is going to be one of those things that they can buff up, buff down to kind of just make certain classes overpowered, less powered, so on and so forth. It's going to be a lot easier once this expansion comes out. It's going to be good. I guess that's going to end to this video. Though, if you'd like to see more, like I said, on the Paladins or a Hunter, go ahead and comment, and maybe we can work that out. Rate and subscribe, comment, so on and so forth. If you don't want to see more videos, don't subscribe. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.